And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Now this is in the air down the line. Frelick after it. He's got it, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Andres Jimenez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Up the middle. Throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Sal Frelick, the next up for the Marlins. Hit hard, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. In the air, out towards left center. Santander makes the play, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Garrett Mitchell.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
The 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
And up next for Miami, Luis Torrens. Ball to strike. On the ground. And that chance handled. Over to DeYoung. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And he chases that one. Now 1 away. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Sweeney. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. This is Willie Castro. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Check swing, and he held up. Berrios, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Man at first with 1 gone. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. drilled in the air out towards right center. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
To the right side, Jimenez. They get the force, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. His 17th of the year. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the 3rd baseman, Addison Barger. Barger launched a homer in his most recent game. Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way, and foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
To 3rd, Caminero. Whips it across, and that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And that's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting the right fielder. Sal Frelick.
And now for the Marlins, Sal Frelick.
Ball two. Two ball, one strike.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Wade now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Man at second. Pitch is in there. And now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Frelick comes in to score. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
1 out. Runner at second. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now Luis Torrens. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Willie Castro, the next up for the Marlins. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. They take the force out. That ends the frame. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jacob Wilson. Next offering upstairs.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. That one a little bit high. 3-2
3
now.
balls. 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward sizing it up. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. And the count now even up.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Here's a 1-1. Chop back up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior.
And the batter now, Junior Caminero. One down, base is empty. Up the middle to Young. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Sweeney.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Trey Sweeney. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. Out to short. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Johan Rojas. DeYoung tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throws to first in time, and 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Go back home, Blue Jays. Fly home.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth, the left-hander, up and throwing. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 4-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Luis Torrens. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. 3-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 1 down, base is empty.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's Andres Jimenez. His righty-lefty splits there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for
Lucas Gilbreth gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one drilled left field. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Junior Caminero. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Logan Allen will take over here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Hit in the air left field. Ward sizing it up. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander at the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Now on the bump, Amir Garrett.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So back to the top of the order, Johan Rojas digs in now. Ripped to third and caught. Stepping in, Sal Frelick. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next up for the Marlins. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So bases loaded with one away. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Freeland on third. Wade at second. Ward at first. One gone. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
So digging in, Willie Castro. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. One run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Blue Jays 1. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
One now. And a foul ball. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Paul DeYoung getting ready to hit.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air. Caminero settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
At the plate, Addison Barger. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. The Jays down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down here 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Suarez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Mitchell.
Out to center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior.
And up next for Miami, Junior Caminero.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a ground ball on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Sweeney.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Sweeney. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung tosses to first, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Ninth inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off with the Blue Jays, the catcher,
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So they turn to their closer, Andrew Nardi.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
He's 2 outs away. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ball popped up. Caminero gets under it. 2 down. One out left for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.